Oh, what's good, y'all? It's CEO coming back with y'all with another vid. Today we're going to be talking about how to, one thing that you can do that actually helps your intuition. And this thing is basically just saying, or this is something that I do. And basically what I do, every day, ever since I started meditating to 999 hertz, a couple of days ago. And I would say, I would focus in the middle of my brain because the third eye isn't the third eye isn't by your eyebrows. It's in the middle of your head where the actual gland is. Like, you know how we have two physical eyes and those are the eyes we used to see? Well, for the third eye, it's in the middle of our brain. That's the actual eye. The vision where you start seeing it goes past and out towards both of your eyebrows. So that's where the whole thing goes, because it's not in the middle of both of your eyebrows. It's in the actual inside, the middle of your brain. And what I do is usually, I'll say, I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. Whenever I'm meditating, because honestly, I really don't know where that came from, but it's every single day, I meditate to 99 hertz. I tell myself I trust myself. It'll be something happens, a situation, and I'll be in that situation, and then my intuition will speak, it'll speak, and I always have two choices. It's funny because I have two choices. I can either think what I want to think and think what's gonna happen, or I can listen to that voice in my head, the intuition voice, and say I trust myself, and I know that my intuition isn't gonna lead me astray. It's not gonna tell me the wrong thing. You can't try to think of what your intuition is trying to think, or else you're gonna get the wrong outcome. So I just trust myself. I follow what my intuition. I go with what my intuition is gonna tell me, and I'm waiting. And then it showed sometimes the intuition will tell me oh, this is gonna happen, and then that's when I say I trust myself, and then that's when my intuition shows me the future. It shows me the future, and that's really what intuition is all about. It just personally for me, it just shows me the future, and I choose to go on the side of the intuition, and I only go on the side of intuition, and then it'll tell me what's gonna happen in the future. I know I keep on saying it, but I can either choose to it'll tell me what's about to happen. For example, it'll say it'll say oh, a bad thing's about to happen to me. I can either listen to that, or I can go on my own ego side, and I can try to assume or come up with something that I think is gonna happen, and it'll end up majority of the time being wrong. And then when I go blindly and accepting and open on the intuition side, that's usually when I see what's about to happen before it actually happens. And that's just just saying, to wrap it up, just say you trust yourself. I trust myself. I trust myself. You don't gotta repeat it, but just whenever you feel your intuition is trying to talk to you, just say you trust yourself. Go on the intuition side. Don't try to expect anything. Don't try to think of what's about to happen. Just let the intuition side take over. And yeah, that's the end of the vid, and I'm out.